Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking a lot about mental health and how it's affecting me and how this lockdown is affecting me and how COVID is affecting me. I'd like to first start off and say that I'm not going through, I'm not having bad thoughts, but I know there are people that are having bad thoughts, and I wanted to make this video for them. So if this video gets to you and you're having a hard time even after this COVID stuff is over in the next few years or whatever, I hope this video helps you. But I'm going to be talking about how I've made myself sort of forget about this lockdown and just do what I do in lockdown, and hopefully you can learn something and maybe do something that I talk about in this video. But yeah, let's get started. With this lockdown that I've been in lockdown for coming up to 3 months now. It'll be 3 months next week. And at the start, I was very, very depressed about it because it also started on the first day of the school holidays. And since then, we haven't been out of it. I haven't been to school all term. And we're pretty much, I think next week or the week after is the last week of term 3. So that's that. But it is, I've pretty much watched a lot of YouTube videos about how you can improve yourself, and I've been watching them. So I've been doing some of the stuff. So I've been meditating every day for the past 2 months. For the past month, just over a month, I've been meditating every day for. I've also been talking to people that I know that won't judge me in any sort of way. People that make me laugh. And just, yeah, everyone that I talk to, I always talk to nicely, and I'm never a to them. And if they're a back, well, if I'm not a big back, then I just snob them and not talk to them at all, which is something that you guys should do if you're sort of not really happy with your friendship or relationship. Yeah, just just take a break from each other. I've done that before with someone, and yeah, we're still best friends. So yeah, just take a break if you're not feeling right with them, and hopefully it will solve the problem. If not, take a longer break, and if that doesn't help, then I don't know really what to tell you, except for maybe not really call them your best friend or a friend. Just as long as you aren't on bad terms, I reckon that's a good thing. Try and find a new friend if you can, and yeah, I've had a lot of trouble with that before, so it's quite depressing at times, actually, especially over night time. I've also been listening to music that sort of helps me in a way. It sort of makes me just daydream, and I listen to music for hours on end each day, and it really just makes the days go faster in this lockdown. I also, I do make videos, so it is a good pastime, especially when you have a friend to play with. So like this Friday night, I'm going to be playing with Captain, and we're going to probably do a 2 or 3, maybe 4-hour recording session, so that'll be good. That'll be really good, actually, because I need videos. But yeah, I got that to look forward to. If you want to, I don't know, maybe if you want to do that, do it. You can do whatever you want on YouTube. Sorta. It's limited. But yeah, it's very good to have a gaming computer. Like, I'm very grateful for it, even though I paid for it. But like, I'm grateful to have the chance of having it and just doing really anything. And it makes me so happy. There are times when I get angry at it, but that's the whole point of having a computer, especially a gaming one when it has a lot of problems and stuff. Another thing that can help your mental health is by social interaction. Now, I know during these tough times it is sort of hard to do that without having a risk of actually getting sick and possibly dying. But if you're too scared to actually go outside and like meet new people, just talk to them on social media if you have it. Although I don't recommend being talking to them on like any social media platform for really any longer than an hour. That's just because that's just my thought. I think social media damages the body so much that it can make you want to commit suicide, really, and it's very like everything that you see on social media is fake. How you're seeing me right now, like my face, it might look like that on the camera, but in person it doesn't look like this. If that, like, it looks similar, but it doesn't look exactly how it looks like on the camera. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at, and it pretty much damages people's brains because then it makes them want to believe everything that they see on social media is true. Like for me, I like fictional worlds. Okay, I like fictional worlds where things look real, but at the same time you can also tell that it's fake. Believing everything that you see on social media or on a screen of any type is true, which is not. Hardly anything on social media is true. When I watched the video, and it was interesting to watch it because the person said that to not believe anything you see on social media, and I believe that. I believe that, which isn't true. Like, it's not like the thing that I'm watching on YouTube isn't real, but at the same time it is, if that makes sense. So believe like certain parts in a video or anything that you see on like social media, but majority of the time it's fake, or it doesn't exist, or it's just nothing. And that's how I see social media. And if you think it's like that, then just take a break off of social media, okay? I've done it before. I took a week off. I was aiming to do 2 weeks, but I cracked on like I think it was a Friday night or something like that. I was proud of myself for how long I went. So that was good. That was back in April, and we're now midway through September. Gee, that's been a while. I want to do that again. So yeah, I want to do that again, but I might do it sometime in the summertime and when we're out of lockdown, so then it's easier for me to say entertain. And I definitely highly recommend that you do it, whether it's just for a day, a week, a month, or even a year. Or you could just go off of social media for the rest of your life. Okay, do I recommend doing it for the rest of your life? Nah, not really, because then you'll be sort of lonely. But do I recommend taking a month off? Of course I do. That is probably like the best way to help and fix your body, because it's healthy. Just like cold showers too. Well, yeah, cold showers are healthier for the mental part of your body. So it pretty much like makes you feel more awake, obviously, because it's cold water. Everything cold wakes you up, and it does something to your muscles. I'm not sure what it does, but I think it like makes them more tense, and it makes you feel more stronger and more active. I could be wrong with that. That's just how I think it could be. Don't know. It also just makes you feel better overall once you've gone out, and it makes you feel more cleaner. Another couple of things that can help you with your mental health is getting up early, eating healthy, and what else was it? Oh yeah, and exercising. So let's start off with the first one, which is getting up early. Getting up early helps you with your mental health because, well, I'm not really sure how it works, but I definitely do know that you feel more like you got more to do, and you got more time to do it. And you got more things to do, more friends to, maybe talk to. And with getting up later, it's not so much the same because they're usually out and about and already doing stuff, and you're just getting out of bed. And it makes you feel more like disgusting once you've gotten out of bed because it's gotten warmer, which is sort of how I feel when I get out of my bed of like a morning. Like, let's say I usually get up at between 9 and 10 a.m. Okay, I'm a teenager, let me be. And for me, that's a good time for me to wake up, especially from when in 2018 when I wasn't getting up until 1 o'clock daily. That was when I really had some bad mental health issues. And now I'm getting up 3-4 hours earlier. I know one time I got up at 4 in the afternoon. That was probably the worst feeling I ever had, mental health wise. And now that I'm getting up at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, I feel so much better. Any later than 10, I just feel bad. I just feel disgusting. I'm like, oh, great, this now. But that's only like once a day, every few days, or every few weeks, really. I want to work my way up to get up earlier, maybe let's say 7 to 8. I know with me being home alone for the next couple nights, it's going to be hard, but today I got up surprisingly early for being home alone and not anyone to wake me up, and yeah, I got up at 9 a.m. So I actually felt pretty good. First thing I did was feed my doggos. I then just got a drink of energy drink, which, I mean, to be honest, although they're not healthy for you, they're not sort of bad on the mental health side, at least how I see it. It might just be because I've been drinking energy drinks for the past 5 years. Okay, so for the food part, eating healthy, I watched a video on Yes Theory's YouTube channel. If you don't know them, definitely check them out. Best YouTube channel I've ever watched. They are always so, every time I watch a video, I'm always like when the intro is happening, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna learn something today. Whether it's something to do with a car, concrete, or your health. I always know it's going to be a very fun way to learn about that single thing. Even if it's just a single ant, I know it's going to be good if it's on their YouTube channel. And that's why I love them, because every single time I click on a video, I always get so happy to learn about about that video. But yeah, I watched one of their videos the other week, and it shows that if you eat unhealthy, it also makes you feel more depressed, because you're like, oh, it's so like downbringing, and it's sort of fatty, and fatty makes you feel not so active and not so good. Which with healthy, it has bright green colors and other cool colors, and it makes you feel lighter, but it also fills your tummy up. But yeah, just green is good. Although I don't really eat healthy, I still feel like I'm happy enough with what I eat. I wouldn't mind improving at times when I do eat, but apart from that, like, I do eat some healthy stuff, like apples, bananas, strawberries, a sandwich with, like, food. Yeah, I eat healthy enough, okay, let's just say that. Like, if I got COVID, I highly doubt I'll die from being unhealthy. And the last thing is getting exercise. Exercise is one of the best things to do to not only pass the time, but to also get fitter and entertain yourself. And possibly even make new friends if you're going out for a run or something. I know I've made a friend by going outside and doing exercise. Sort of exercise, but like just walking around and around all over. It definitely tires you out. And I know, you know, doing jogs or running is good, but if you're like only starting out, then it definitely hurts. I definitely know it hurts, like the gut area, not like the liver. No, it wouldn't be, no, like the liver area. I know that. Yeah, liver? Is that liver? Yeah, I think it's liver. Yeah, like it hurts like that area, and it can be painful, but it will go away, and then you can start running or jogging or whatever again. And then as the days and months go on, that it would take a lot longer for that pain to start happening on your runs or whatever, and it just makes you feel more fit. It makes you more strong. It definitely does help with your mental health, because you're getting fresh air and not just stuck in a stuffy room like I am with very bright lights on you. So yeah, like, do exercise if you can, and if you can't do exercise, then like sort of work out in your house or on your yard or something by like doing, I don't know, push-ups, sit-ups, I don't know, whatever workout style you want to do that. Yeah, that's just really what I would recommend you to do. And yeah, just if you have dogs, take them for a walk daily or weekly, at least once a week. That will, although it will take a lot longer, you will feel more healthy as the days or weeks go on. Whether it's just a month after you start or a year after you start, you will feel it. You just gotta be consistent with it. And that's what you should do every time you feel down, is be consistent with what you're happy with. Be happy with the things that you have, and don't be so selfish. Like if you wanted, let's say, the new iPhone 13 Pro, but you got the iPhone 12, don't be a and say, I wanted the iPhone 13, not the iPhone 12. Be grateful that you have a phone. Okay? I have an iPhone XR and I have a really bad battery on it. That's what I want people to know, is like, be grateful for what you have and don't damage it. Like, I see all these junkies here in Wollongong, they're always destroying public transport and stuff. Be grateful for what you have of that public transport, because our public transport, because like, look at America. Yeah, sure, they got some fancy ass trains, but a majority of their public transport isn't as good as ours. We have got comfy seats, sorta. Be grateful for what you have of that thing, because it could be worse. People have it worse all around the world, and people also have it better all around the world. So, yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about in this video. I know I've just been sort of all over the place, but hey, just let me be. This is my first time doing a talk about this, okay? Always be kind to each other. Please stay safe during these hard times. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.